Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center at 767-5500. A year's effort worth a lifetime of rewards. First word in the weather is foggy this morning. Whether it's really mild temperature in Panama City is 65, Mariana 63, and by the way, Mariana, you're going to get up to 81 degrees today, so it's going to be an early spring, it looks like, and 62 down in Apalachicola, and I'm headed that way as soon as the show is over. High today will be 74 here on the coast, low tonight 62, about where it is right now. Water temperature now remains at 60 degrees. That's that ever important water temperature this time of the year. Tomorrow we're going to bring that chart back out and show you, what's been going on with it the last week or so. Boating forecast. It's going to be a nice day. In fact, I've already passed 2 boats on the way to the show this morning. It's winds coming out of south at 8 to 12 knots. The sea's only 1 to 2. Really good day to be on the water. We have a front coming through, but it's not going to quite make it down. It's going to come down in the next day or two. It's going to sit above us. We may get a little bit of rain from that maybe by Thursday or Friday. There's about a 50% chance of rain on Friday. So, but remember, March is coming in tomorrow, and March is always, to me, is always the month of storms. You get these spring storms coming through, so just be aware of that as we get into March and you're making the outdoor plans. Let's take a look at our river readings. Apalachicola at Bluntstown, it started dropping out. You can tell when they closed the gate. Okay, 5.2 and it's dropping out, and it'll be on down to below 5 foot for the weekend. The Choctahatchee at Caryville, it's been dropping out last day or two, about to level out. It reached 5.4 this morning. Both rivers reading about the same, but the Choctahatchee is going to level on out, and it's going to stay level for all through the weekend, but Apalachicola will have a slight drop to it this weekend. All right, every Wednesday morning I get a live report on what's going on down in our eastern viewing area. This is brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Great tackle store, have all kind of stuff there. We're going to try to give them a visit shortly. But on the phone is Captain Blair Morgan. Good morning, Blair.
Good morning, Winston. How are you?
Doing great, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
What's going on down your way?
Winston, we're still in between everything, pretty much. There's not a whole lot of fishing going on. I did talk to my neighbors. They went to Depot Creek. I guess it was Sunday. They caught 20-something crappie. They went back next day and caught 3. So a lot of that depends on the tide in that creek. But there's a few people fishing here at the stump hole, and they're catching whiting and some, of course, catfish and stuff. But tomorrow's the first day of March, and the way this weather is, I mean, the good fishing time is right on us. And everybody needs to really be sure to get the boats out, make sure the batteries are charged and the motors are going to crank, and because I mean all the smashed mackerel, everything will be showing up just any time.
Yeah, it'll get here quick, won't it?
Yeah, it's going to bust loose here just any time the way this weather is. I mean, it's going to be early this year.
We have to go back to the old Boy Scout motto we had when we were kids. We got to be prepared.
That's right.
All right, Blair, that sounds good, buddy.
All right.
Thank you now.
Okay.
See you later. All right, we're going to wrap up this section. We've got our 2 student guests in the studio, so we'll be right back with our guests.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced cataract surgery using lifestyle lens implants, which allow you to see all distances glasses-free. Our surgeons perform this quick and painless procedure at our accredited surgery center. When it comes to your vision, trust your local experts in surgical eye care. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Come join the Panhandle Outdoors team. Beat the rush and stock up on our team shirts and hats in a wide variety of colors and sizes. For your convenience, we offer a Panhandle Outdoors shop at panhandleoutdoors.net. Simply visit our website and click shop. Be a member of the Panhandle Outdoors team, Florida's only live daily outdoor show.
Bill Kramer's Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership. built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Okay, welcome back with our guest today. This is Kenny Creel on my far left over here, and Megan Daniels, our Students of the Month. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here, Coach.
All right, listen, I just tell them they talk a lot in class now, so they're not going to climb up on me now. They're going to talk a lot. So we're going to, first of all, always let the kids tell a little bit about themselves. And Megan, we'll start with you, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right, well, I was born in Louisiana, and I basically moved here, grown up here all my life, so hunted and fished all my life, so that's about it.
You and your dad, I was impressed, drove over Saturday to the Florida Sportsman Show.
Yes, sir, we did.
And how did y'all like it?
I loved it. I love the deer mounts. That was the coolest
That
thing
was
to me.
neat, wasn't it?
So, yes, sir.
And you do a lot of outdoor activities and all. What do you enjoy in outdoors?
I love going saltwater fishing with my dad. I think that's my favorite.
Very good,
So.
very good. Well, Kenny, I would say you're no stranger because I've showed your picture quite a bit on bass fishing.
Yes, sir.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Kenny Creel. I go to Mosley High School. I'm a senior there. I basically fish and hunt every weekend. I'm basically retired from fishing right now, fishing to get back into it due to a bunch of dog hunting. I work over at the Sunset Isle Marine. And okay, tell us a little about your dad is on the road today, right? He travels a lot and works, but he's going to be able to watch this on YouTube.
Yes, he's going to catch up on it. So.
Good deal. Kenny, your granddad did a lot of midget football. Tell me about your granddad in the football league. And
yes, sir. My grandpa was Harold Creel. He runs the Snapper Bowl, ran the Snapper Bowl right here in Panama City Beach, Florida, where we have youth football teams come down from all over the nation and play football all Thanksgiving.
And y'all have kept that family tradition going. I know a lot of your buddies jumped in and helped out on that.
Yes, sir. We took a year off last year, partially due to the oil spill and the passing of them. We brought it back this year, and it was a great turnout. We're already working towards this year.
Yeah, that's something really good for the community. Megan, you last semester. This is a new semester, so I've got new kids, but. It didn't take me long to pick out these two for Students of the Month because I've known them a little while now. I know, but you've been on a girls weightlifting team.
Yes, sir.
And you did real good at the state meet, right?
Yes, sir.
What place you get?
I placed 12th.
12th. Now that's 12th in the whole state of Florida for her weight class, and that's impressive. And I've seen her in the weight room now. She may not look like a big old strong girl, but she's strong and she works out really hard. Got a great work ethic and all. Kenny, you were talking about all the things you're talking about, dog hunting and all. And we don't get a lot of teenagers dog hunting, but you and I've talked about it for a couple of years now. You really enjoy that.
Yes, sir. I started hog hunting up in Bristol with some buddies over there, and this past summer I said I was going to get me some deer dogs, and we had a good season this year, Coach. It's always been fun to be out there and bring back dog hunting. Kenny
is the closest thing, us coaches that know him. He's played football for us and did a really good job on the football field. I mean, he was a leader on the field, and the coach, we all talk about Kenny sometimes. He's the closest thing to a throwback of when we were teenagers, the things he does on weekends and all as far as hunting and fishing. And you love to bass fish too.
Yes, sir. Every weekend. Got the coat of wax on the boat yesterday, ready to go.
Megan, we got a picture right here. Megan, tell us about this picture right here. Who is this?
That is one of my youngest sisters. That was her first kill. So
that was she's excited. Y'all camping? Y'all have a lease up in Alabama?
Yes, sir. We go up there almost every weekend of hunting season.
This is your dad. This was a nice one here.
Yes, sir. That was a 9-point he got, so he was excited about that one.
I bet he was. All right. All right, we're going to take our first break. Got a lot more stuff to talk about. We're going to take our first break. I tell you what, I think I'm going to do on this break. Some of the people, I was telling them at the Florida Sportsman Show, some of the people wanted one of my decals that said right here, the decal on the front. So we're going to give away a decal to one of the callers in between, okay? So we're going to take our first break. My number's on the screen there, and we'll be right back.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Commerce Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
When you're looking for sales, parts, and service for your outboard, all in one location, you're looking for BJ's Marine. You're authorized Tohatsu and Nissan dealer. BJ's Marine does it all. They have outboard parts and a service center and used motor sales too. Tohatsu, reliable, dependable, fuel efficient, and lightweight. Tohatsu Outboards, technology for the next generation. BJ's Marine, 1317 Transmitter Road since 1991.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed. They build dairy feed. They make chicken feed. They have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm. Look at the Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore. That's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
When you stop by Blue Water Outriggers, you will find everything for your outdoor adventure. Stock up on all your favorite brands and shop for some of the latest outdoor gear and accessories. You can also shop online and have your orders delivered straight to your home. Our flagship store is nestled right off the Highway 98 in the Port City Shopping Center, just steps away from the Port St. Joe Marina. You will love our selection, our prices, and our friendly service.
Okay, welcome back. We're here with Megan and Kenny, our 2 of my students, seniors at Mosley High School. Great outdoor people and really good kids at school, and I'm really proud of them. I want to congratulate Don Pettis on winning his decal. Got a lot of calls, so I'm going to give away some more decals now. I bought about $300 worth of decals to give away to you folks, and we're going to get them to you, okay? I want to show this picture here first. This is sent by a viewer who asked to remain anonymous, but this buck was in his camera the other night. This one made it through hunting season, and he's going to try to get him next year, but that I think he's staring at the camera. I can't tell you where I got the picture from, but it's a Bay County buck, okay? So thank you for sharing that picture with us. Okay, as y'all were growing up and all, even a senior, what's some of your favorite things you experienced in the school? Megan, I'll start with you.
I love my weightlifting class.
Yeah.
That's what got me into weightlifting. I love your class. I liked calculus a lot.
You like what?
Calculus. Yep.
Kenny? Good morning. I know you're not going to say you love calculus.
Well, I can't say, much about school, but I love the people I've met during the 12 years of school. Of course, I love outdoor ed. I'm going to have to say my favorite class is probably outdoor ed.
Well, yeah, I'm still going to pass y'all if you say you like calculus and all. But Kenny was selected by his classmates as president of the Outdoor Ed Club. And we're still going to try to get some things done as far as what are some things we want to do in outdoor ed.
Well, not only do we have our Sea Oaks trip coming up still, and not only our pier fishing trip, but we're trying to plan a 25-hour fishing trip with all the students of outdoor ed. And still got our cookouts and all coming.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you also like those cookouts too, don't you? We are going to try to do some little bit of offshore fishing maybe, and take some of the club members. It'd be strictly voluntary, but that's something we look forward to.
Yes, sir.
One of the things, Megan, you were talking about calculus and all. When you go to school, there's so many things that's offered and all, and I see y'all hanging around with your friends and all, and I tell y'all, to cherish your senior year because it is a special time. And y'all are good about having good bonds with your friends and all. I can see that. Kenny, if you were telling me you're going to leave school early today.
Yes, sir.
Well, only one class. He's going to miss only one class early. But why don't you tell the audience where you headed today?
Well, about 10:30, I'm going to check out. I'm feeling kind of sick right now, but I'm going to check out and get a head start up to Lake Talquin and practice some sight fishing with a good old buddy over there.
Okay. So, Lake Talquin.
Lake Talquin.
That's my home lake, and we were talking about it. You're going to fish with Longhorn buddies?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're good fishermen over there. Let's talk. While we're talking about fishing, I got this quick announcement here on the Emerald Coast Redfish Club. These folks had their booth right next to us at the Florida Sportsman Show, and you can see these are the tournaments they're having. They're done. You can join the Emerald Coast Redfish Club, and this is just a group of guys, nice guys, and they had 2 different guys on Saturday and Sunday by our booth, and they'll fish these tournaments. You can see the location. This weekend is in Panama City. It's going to be over by the Tyndall Bridge. Okay, they're going to meet over there April 14th in Destin, but they're just fishing here in the Panhandle area, and it's not like a really big group of real hardcore people that are just trying to win. It's just a group of people that enjoy red fishing, and they've gotten together and trying to get some camaraderie going. And I would urge you to check into that. It's on the website, Emerald Coast Redfish Club. Okay. Now getting back to the students of the month. What's y'all's plans for the future? Megan, what do you want to get into?
I want to go into orthopedic.
Orthopedics?
Yes,
okay.
I want to be an orthopedic surgeon. So.
Orthopedic surgeon. So when Kenny falls off the dog box or something, he'll be
I'll be able to fix him. There we go.
Fix him. Kenny, what do you want to get into?
I'm going to try to go to UCF or the University of Alabama and get a accounting degree and try to get a state job.
Try to get a job with the state.
Get some good leave time to hunt and fish.
That's a pretty good plan and all. This summer, let's be more specific. This summer, y'all gonna do anything? You got any big plans for your summer after you graduate?
I might be going straight away to Florida.
Okay.
So, but I'll always make time to come back and do some fishing with my dad. So.
What's some of your favorite fishing, Megan?
I love redfish.
Redfishing?
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorites.
Kenny?
Well, I'm going to have to say my favorite type of fishing is bass fishing, of course.
Yep.
Me and my grandpa, we always went brim fishing and all, but I kind of like the challenge of trying to get that bass to bite something he ain't used to.
If you notice when Alan Courtney comes, sometimes we show these pictures. A lot of times Kenny's in those pictures. He finishes pretty high up in these tournaments. And you've had a situation where you've had a Friday night football game out of town and got in about 1 o'clock and got up at 3 o'clock. I know you've had some, or you're not even going to bed.
Not even go to bed, go straight to the landing.
That's dedication right there, and I always got a kick out of seeing him do that. We're going to, let's see, we're going to give away some stuff here, and we were talking about, okay, right here. Y'all see all these? These are DOA lures right here. And Mark Nichols, the founder of DOA, gave me this box full of lures to give to you, our viewers. And I was just, got to talk to Mark. And by the way, I have his interview tomorrow. Mark's just a great guy. The way he invented the company, he does real well now. But it's all American made. And he talks about how, different parts of the United States he gets stuff from. He's been to China and looked over the situations over there and was just appalled at the working conditions of young people in China. So he refuses as owner of the company to deal with using anything but American made. So that gives me a lot of respect for him. But just not only that, he's just a class act. So he just gave us a whole box full of stuff. So we're going to take a break in a minute. And y'all pick out a color you want to give away. Megan, what color you want to give away this morning? That red one?
Yes.
That's funny. That's funny you picked that out because listen, that's a color he said that was really hot up here right now. This sort of red color right here. What this is, it's a spare part. It's nine shrimp in this package. So we're gonna give away a package maybe each day for the next 4 or 5 days. So we're gonna give away this red sparkle color. And he had people come up to him this week at the show and tell them this is what they're hitting on. This is what the trout's hitting on this week. So we're gonna take the second caller during the break and to give away the package. Ken, you pick out a package. We'll make it away 2 packages. What's your favorite color?
Let's go with a.
Now that's a limit. People already called, and I'm gonna wait to go on break now before we answer. But show the folks that color. That's a white color, which is a natural color for shrimp, and that's luminant. In fact, I've got some of those in my garage, and if I walk in my garage at night, I can see them glowing over there. It's really funny. Okay, so we're gonna give away 2 packages. So I'm gonna have to start answering the phone real quick, okay? So let's take this final break and we'll be right back.
Sunrise to sunset. A walk through nature takes you on a journey of Florida's Emerald Coast. You'll encounter the wildlife, birds, lighthouses, indigenous to the beautiful land and seascapes of Florida. Set to the sounds of nature and enhanced with easy listening music. Only $14.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. NatureWalkDVD.com or send check or money order to the address on the screen. A walk through nature. Visually stunning.
What's more important in a side-by-side RTV? Is it speed and agility, or is it versatility and dependability? When getting out of the woods is more important than getting into the woods, there is only one name to remember: Kubota. With true commercial-grade construction in the chassis and drivetrain, Kubota gives you the dependability, power, and torque you need to get the job done. Kubota builds work tools, not play toys.
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAM certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your business.
The greatest investment we can all make is in the lives of our children and grandchildren.
To help you invest for retirement, handle your IRA rollover, protect your family with life or long-term care insurance, call my dad for an appointment at his new office on Wilson Avenue behind Lowe's. And he'll give you a copy of his most recent book, 7 Steps to Serious Money. For free! Walter Woodrick, your serious money advisor!
Welcome back to the last segment of Panhandle Outdoors. We're coming to you live from downtown Panama City with Fox 28 Studios, here with Kenny Creel and Megan Daniel, my students of the month. Real proud of these young people. Enjoy having them. Trying to get them to sing the national anthem, but they declined right now, so we may wait, just do it in school today, okay? I want to congratulate, who's our winners?
We've got Angie Hill for these.
She won that color.
And we got Kenny Harrison from the Sand Hills.
Okay, and his wife's a nurse at Bay Medical. They watch the show every morning. We appreciate y'all watching. And let's take a look at our Express Lane fishing game forecast for today. Now, we're looking at this morning, what time, Megan?
5:15 to about 7:15.
5:15 to 7:15 this morning. And this evening, Kenny, when you're over there on Lake Talquin, what time are you looking at?
I say 5:40 to 7:40.
And you think you'll be on Lake Talquin about that time?
I think I'll be coming off by then on the way home to eat dinner.
Yeah, because you got to come out of school tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good job. That's brought to us by Express Lane, American owned and American operated. We haven't shown any of Kenny's pictures, and we're talking about bass fishing. I'm serious now. He's caught some nice bass, and for his age. Okay, let's tell us about this one, Kenny.
Well, if you and Matt Smith had this picture on the show before, but there's really a story behind it. Me and Jordan Smith, who's in your class, we was out playing around at Deer Point one day, and we was catching some little 2-pound fish on docks, and it was so hot we went to the dam and got a drink and went back out, and I had my brother's little probably $8 spinning rod in the rod box with a wacky worm rigged on it. And I said, well, and it's one of those reels that lights up when you spin it. And we went fishing along a bank, and I threw in there, and there's about 14 foot of water, and let it. And the first time the line just kind of went tight, and I pulled up, wasn't nothing. Threw back in there. In about 30 seconds, I hung one, and I thought I was hung on the bottom or had a catfish on the bottom. And we had some jet skiers pull up to us, said, "Oh, you're just hung on the bottom," and then you could feel the fish pulling on the bottom, and it come up and jump. I'm like, "Jordan, get the net." He said, "You don't have the net with you." I said, well, and that ended up about 5-minute fight. Caught that fish on about 8-pound test on an $8 spinning rod that lights up.
That is a good story, now, Kenny. For you, right, that's a great story. How much did it weigh?
He weighed 10 pounds, 4 ounces.
10 pounds, 4 ounces now on a $8 rod and an 8-pound test line.
Yeah, unfortunately, that rod broke the next weekend up at Lake Seminole. I tried the same thing. But.
Well, that's a good story. And that shows you, I mean, y'all already taking a break and went to get a drink, and jet skiers came up, and
yes, sir.
Just everything you probably shouldn't do in bass fishing, y'all did. And,
yes,
and that's what happens sometimes. Okay, tell us about this picture here.
Well, this was in a tournament last February up at end of the road. Ended up winning it with right at 15 pounds. But the funny thing about this tournament is I went the day before on a Friday, took the day out of school, and went and pre-fished for this tournament. And we didn't get a bite the day before fishing the same spot. And I told my buddy the next morning when we got there, I said, well, we need to go try this spot. And we went there, and we was the last boat to take off. And there's 4 boats already sitting on the spot. So we kind of just left that alone and fished about 20 foot down the bank. And so they all hurried up and cranked up. I guess they went towards the dead lakes and all. We threw in there, and first cast called a 2-pounder, second cast called a 2-pounder, and it was every cast for about 3 hours. And my co-angler, he ended up finishing second, right up under me by about 3-4 ounces. So it was a close one all day.
That's a good story. See, Kenny's full of stories now. That's good. Megan, when you and your dad go red fishing, what are some of your favorite plugs, or some of the, or where do y'all like to go, basically?
Just right. I live on a canal. We just go right out to the bay. We fish by the old airport a lot.
Yeah.
That's one of our, and I won't give away all of our secrets.
Oh, well, yeah, don't tell all. Well, you tell me after the show. Me and Kenny will forget it. Okay, one more picture. Kenny, tell us quick about, y'all have a hunting lease over there.
Yes, sir.
Sort of between Tyndall and St. Joe, I guess.
Yes, sir.
And this buck came off your lease.
Yes, sir. This is his name's Brooke Haddock. He's 12 years old. He goes to Weewalt. He's in the 6th grade, and he killed this 9-point. I believe it was in front of dogs, and that's a heck of a kill in front of dogs.
Yes, it is. That was
right
toward the end of hunt season? Or?
No, sir. This is, I think, a week before on the New Year.
Okay.
He killed that buck.
During
and
Christmas break.
Just want to give a shout out to Brooke Haddock out there in Weewalt.
Yeah. All right, good deal. I'm getting a lot of calls, folks. I really can't answer them during the show, but I'll be glad to answer all after the show. Now, I'll be leaving. Now, here's just the situation. Megan's going to school. Kenny's going to leave school early, and I'm going to skip school today. I've taken a day of personal leave. I'm headed down toward East Point, and we're going to that tarpon workshop. I love going to those things. It's a twofold reason. I can learn a lot about tarpon. I feel like you always learn. Remember, we're talking about you learn all your life. I learned about tarpon. I can share it with you, our viewers, and I'm going to take it back to class and tell the students some of the things I've learned about tarpon and tarpon tracking, and we're going to, so tomorrow we're going to have a good day. Okay, so
sounds like a plan.
Good luck to you.
Y'all did good today. Megan, you take care of everything at school.
I'll keep him straight.
Tell them Kenny and I are on assignment. Okay. Thank y'all for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, well, folks, thank y'all for watching the show. We've got to get out of here. You do something good for somebody today, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.